We are live.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Ask Julie Ryan Show. It's where we blend spirituality and practicality to help you live a life of purpose and joy. We got a whole bunch of people joining us on the Zoom and also on the YouTube live stream. The gang's all here from my team. We've got Chris on the main whatever board, dashboard, whatever, main control board, I guess, and Samantha over on YouTube. If you're joining us on YouTube on the live stream, we're at Ask Julie Ryan. Just put your first name and where you're located in the chat, and then whatever your question is, and Samantha's over there, and she'll be helping people with that. And if you want to have a conversation with me, join us at askjulieryanshow.com. That's askjulieryanshow.com. And we've got lots of people over there too. So we'll be taking questions from both sides. First, a reminder, Angelic Attendant Training is going to be held in Atlanta, and that's October 24th through the 26th. If you want to join us, just go to askjulieryan.com/AAT, and I would love to have you join us. It's going to be lots of fun. And also, if funds are tight and you don't think you can swing it financially, we're giving away a free all expenses paid scholarship. And all you have to do for that is go to askjulieryan.com/class, askjulieryan.com/class. We've only got that open for a couple of weeks. We're going to close down taking applications for this scholarship next Thursday on August 21st. So if you would like to join us and money's tight, then apply for the scholarship. By the way, my graduates are the ones who are the guys who get to pick the winner. I don't even see the applications till after the winner's chosen, and they vote. They narrow it down to, I believe it's 5 out of all of our submissions, and then they put it out to the AAT, Angelic Attendant Training graduates, and they vote on who they want to get the scholarship, and then they tell me, and we're going to announce it on 9/11 on September 11th here in about a month. So, yeah, go ahead and fill that out if you're interested. And if you're okay financially, just come join us anyways. AskJulieRyan.com/AAT. It's an amazing event and it's a blast. So come see what the fun's all about. All right. We've got Laura Binder with us this evening. And so Chris is going to bring Laura in. I want you guys to all meet her. She's really a remarkable gal. Hi, girl.
Hi, Julie.
Welcome, welcome. Laura is one of my graduates that's doing appointments. You can schedule with her through askjulieryan.com. There are only so many hours in the day, and I only have so much bandwidth, Laura. So I asked you to help with clients who wanted to partake in the buffet of psychicness. and you are one of the chosen ones, my girl. So welcome.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And what an honor it is, Julie. Honestly, it is, it's something that I personally have dreamt of my whole life. And, when you follow your dreams and you follow, the signs, it happens. And I'm proof of it.
Well, so tell everybody a little bit about that, about your journey. I want people to get to know you a little bit so they know a little bit about you when they schedule with you. You
Sure,
graduated
sure.
from Angelic Attendant Training a while ago. Do you remember what the class number was and when that was?
Yeah. It was number 18.
Number 18. We're going to be doing 24 in Atlanta.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. So that was a while ago. All right. And what led you to take the class? What led you to even go into this woo-woo space and get interested in it and then go get to the place where you wanted to help people?
Yeah, I think I naturally always gravitated to just the unseen and wanting to know more. And I paid attention to the little things that happened to me when I was younger and the crazy things that I would do to want to try and help heal an animal or have conversations that involved angels and bigger things. And then you just kind of, life kind of happens, right? You go through your schooling and then you kind of can't deny when certain things happen to you in your life. You know, you have certain kind of milestones that happen and events that happen, and it could be, you know, illness could be one, it could be death of a loved one. I mean, I just look at those, how each part or each piece of the puzzle kind of just opened me up to wanting to know more and understand more. So honestly, it's like I follow the breadcrumbs. That's what they just keep telling me is, Laura, you follow the breadcrumbs. And I laugh because I'm thinking about this conversation that we're having this evening, right? And how do I describe it? How did it all happen? And I'm laughing because they're like, well, you follow the breadcrumbs. I'm like, oh, yeah, I did. One thing led to the next thing, which led to you. And I got your name several times, Julie Ryan, Julie Ryan. And I didn't know anything about you. So I did some research and found you. And then I'm laughing because I'm walking over to where I, you know, do my sessions in this cottage. It's on our property. And it looks like it's out of a fairy tale. The outside looks like it's like a Disney movie. I'm like, this is like the Hansel and Gretel cottage. Like, how in the world did that happen? But it
Yeah.
is. So I follow the breadcrumbs.
When you mentioned that you had some experiences as a child, can you share one of those with us that really got your attention and how old you were?
Sure, sure. So one of the goofier ones was just not having any kind of programming or filter of like, this is what you shouldn't be doing, but coming across like a dead bird in the yard and like scooping it up, no problem, putting it in a paper bag, taking it into my room, setting it up on a light bright, ready to heal it. I don't even know. And my parents called me down to dinner, Laura, dinner. And I went down and I was so excited to tell them what I was working on. And when I did, my mom's like, get that thing out of the house, you know? So just silly things like that. Really just paying attention to how things kind of showed up for me, you know, like
Mm,
desiring something and all of a sudden, poof, there it is. So kind of like the magical things that would happen as a kid.
mhm,
And
mhm.
then you stop believing, I think.
I
Stop
think most
being
kids do, because 'cause they're told that's just your imagination.
absolutely, absolutely. So, you know, I find that now you just focus on the wows, not the hows, you
Yeah.
know. Let's
Did you
focus on the
heal the
macro.
bird on your light bright?
I think I was about to until my mom told me to get it out of the house.
And so was it dead or it was just injured?
Yeah, oh God. Oh yeah. But I didn't think twice about it. I just knew it was gonna be fixed, you know,
Yeah.
so I
Oh,
laughed about that experience because it was just a natural thing for me to
yeah.
want
You
to do.
thought, "It's gonna be like Lazarus, I'm gonna raise this bird from the dead." Oh, Lazarus in the
Exactly.
Bible. I love that.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh, how fun. So then
Powerful, you know? So
so then when you enrolled in the AAT class, what did you find was your experience, and did it change your experience? Did it enhance it? How did it come into the equation?
absolutely. You begin to trust. For me, it was a sense of trust and that this is something unlike anything else. And Julie, you're a master. But what your message is that it's pure love. Spirit is pure love.
Right.
And once I really embraced that and got out of all the other programming of it could be anything else but that, it was like boom, like the floodgates opened up. And I think it's so amazing to witness other people feel that transformation for themselves. And you could walk in with just the desire to want to heal your family, just the desire to want to maybe heal pets, just get messages about a loved one who's transitioning. It doesn't have to be on the level of wanting to work with other people. It could just be for your personal thing, personal family and your personal life, but it's just absolutely amazing once you start trusting it and watching the people in the room transform and experience it themselves. It is nothing short of magical.
Well, and it starts within the first hour. I think that's the thing that surprises people the most is they're doing this stuff in the first hour of the training, and it's more about how does it come in for you? What's your
Yeah.
specific way that you wanna
Yeah.
do this? I mean, certainly there are guideposts, but I'm more interested in, let's do it so that it's natural for you, and it's a transfer of energy from me to all the students, and we have so much fun at that training. We have dozens of, couple dozen graduates that are coming in to join us, volunteering at their own expense, and you're one of them. 'Em. You're gonna come down to Atlanta too.
I wouldn't miss it. It's unlike anything else, honestly, and it is so fun. And one of my favorite things, Julie, is that people can sit and have lunch with you. You know, you're right there the whole weekend with us, walking it through it. We have access to ask you any question we want to, and
Right.
it's this safe, comfortable space to open up and explore and get back in touch with who we really are. Just take off that heavy coat of, I don't know, who we thought we were or how it's supposed to look, and really start feeling into, ooh, I got goosebumps right now. Um, how it shows up for you, you know, because it might show up like it does for Julie, but it could very well show up in many other ways. And just you just embrace that part of yourself. And it's it's amazing to witness and watch.
Okay, so tell us real quickly about working with clients. How has that been for you?
Again, it's been basically beyond what I could have imagined. I had no expectations, right? So, you know, when you're working in such a way with spirit, you're you're being led. All you have to do is just get out of the way, and you're working in such a high vibration that when the messages start coming through, you will you'll just be guided. It's like you're taken and you're shown, you know, what to do next, and you just begin to trust. I have total chills right now. This is how it comes in for me too, big time. So they just show you and guide you, and then when you get the confirmation from who you're speaking with, you know, and it could be things that they're consciously aware of, or it could be things that sometimes we have to know a little bit more. And sometimes we'll dig and we'll find maybe an age that this occurred at. And when things
Show you and
start
guide you, and when
unfolding
you
for
get the
people,
confirmation
from who you're speaking with,
wow.
and they're amazed too. Oh, I didn't even know that that was still a part of what I've got going on that's maybe prohibiting me from being my full self right now. And so you get to help them release that and heal that and let the light back in. It's amazing.
Well, and you do the whole buffet of psychicness like all the other graduates that are working with us do too. You can do energetic healings on medical stuff. You can talk to deceased loved ones. You can talk to the spirits of people that are still attached to their body. You can do past life stuff. You do pet stuff. You do spirit guide and angel stuff. So you do the whole smorgasbord, the whole buffet of psychicness like I do and like our colleagues do too. So I always suggest that people sign up for an appointment and
Life
we'll
stuff,
cover
you do
as
pet
many
stuff, you
things
do spirit
as
guide
we
and angel
can,
stuff. So
and then we'll just go from there, and, you know, if you wanna do a medical thing, that's fine. And then, like today, I had 2 women this afternoon. We did medical. We talked to several loved ones in heaven. One gal this afternoon, we talked to 4 of her family members in heaven. Got lots of information for her. We scanned her 2-year-old, and I think we did something on her husband all in an hour. So I always say, let's just whatever you want to do, we'll cram as much into the hour that we have together as possible. So, how do people schedule with you?
They'll go to your website,
Right.
askjulieryan.com, book an appointment, and then there'll be a section that says graduates. And
Okay.
you can scroll through all the amazing graduates that we have and look at our schedules. You can see what time we have available and
Mhm.
just click on it. And the next thing you know, we're having a conversation, like you said, Julie, about anything that they want to talk about. And it's
Right.
an hour that's just all for them, which I
Mhm.
think is so nice for people to just know that whatever you want to talk about, whatever it is, we have this whole hour just for you. So it's
Yeah,
really
good
amazing.
point. Good point. So again, that's askjulieryan.com. Just click on the make an appointment page and you'll see Laura Binder. You'll see her beautiful picture and you just click on her picture and then it'll show you what dates she has available. Usually people can get in to see you within a couple of weeks. It's pretty fast at this point and that's filling up. But right now, it's a great way for people to get in quickly. So, thank you for joining us this evening and giving people some information on you and I just love and adore you and I'm looking forward to giving you a big hug in Atlanta. You guys come join us in Atlanta. You'll get to hug her too. She's a doll and is very good at what she does at all this woo-woo stuff. So, thank you for joining us.
You, Julie. Mwah.
Okay. Bye, honey. Mwah.
So much. Bye.
See you soon. Alrighty. So I just wanted to have I think she's the last one of the 5 that are working with me. I wanted to just give you an idea about these extraordinary women who are graduates of my class. I mean, everybody is extraordinary, but they wanted to work with me to help all of you. And you can get in to see them a lot sooner than you can get in to see me on most instances, and they're less expensive too. So I'm always trying to come up with ways for you to get your questions answered, and they range from free to a lot. And there's a big bunch of choices in between that, just to because we have so many people that have questions and medical stuff, want to talk to a deceased loved one. They got a pet thing going on. They want us to scan one of their loved ones who's having some medical issues or other issues. And it's really, we have so much fun when we're together too on our appointments. So askjulieryan.com, just book your appointment. All righty, Chris, let's go to the phones. Who do we have first that's joining us? Remember to subscribe. Remember to click on the notification bell, and we'll let you know when we have a new show that's released. Okay. Selena from Ohio. Hi, Selena, the state of my birth. Hi, Julie. Selena from Ohio. I had pelvic ultrasound done and I found out today I have a thickened uterine wall. Could you scan me and share what it is and what I can do to help this heal? Bless you. Sure. Hi, Selena. So, how this works for those of you that are joining us for the first time is I raise my vibrational level to the level of spirit and I watch a laser beam come from my body here in Birmingham, Alabama. It's gonna hook into Selena in Ohio, and then I'm gonna have a hologram of her in my mind's eye, and it's gonna be as if I'm looking at an X-ray or a CT scan or an MRI. Something will be identified immediately thereafter. There will be some type of healing. I'm gonna describe it to you in detail, Selena. I want you to envision what I'm describing, because when you do that, it helps integrate the healing into your body. For those of you that are watching and listening, I want you to envision what I'm describing as well, please, because it's like we're all sending Selena a healing. similar to the power of prayer. Furthermore, I have so many people have had over the years say, "Oh my God, I had the same situation that Selena had. I listened to the healing. I pictured what you were talking about, and now I'm healed too." So that happens all the time, just from you envisioning. And if you think about it, our bodies are going to follow what our brains tell it, whether we believe it to be true or not. Think about watching a sad movie. You find yourself crying and you're going, well, this is pretend. And it's not only pretend, it's animated. So I really know it's pretend, but you find yourself crying. What's that? Your body's following what your brain's showing it. So everybody, picture what I'm going to describe. And Selena, as you know, sometimes my analogies are hilarious. And I don't mean for them to be, it's just how they come into my head. Because Spirit wants us to have a human frame of reference for this energy healing that we're doing. And also, Spirit wants us to have fun. This is supposed to be fun. Fun is pure joy, pure love. It's a high vibration. We're supposed to have fun. Here we go, Selena. Here comes my laser beam from Sweet Home, Alabama. Heading up to you in Ohio. All right, got you. Shooting energy from your feet up through the top of your head. I don't know how old you are or how young you are, I should say, but you look to me like you're either in perimenopause or menopause. And so I'm shooting energetic estrogen into you to help balance your hormones. In the meantime, there's a healing happening, and we're giving you an energetic DNC. Basically, imagine there's a spiral of energy. Think of the Milky Way galaxy spiral, and it's spinning. And what it's doing is it's going to clean out that extra um, thickened tissue in your uterine wall. Basically, that is your uterine wall. And it thickens up when we're fertile. And that's, what the fertilized egg hooks into. It lands into that soft, pillowy, extra um, tissue that's in the uterine cavity. And then as we age and we're not fertile anymore, we don't want that buildup necessarily. So the bioidentical hormones, I highly, highly, highly recommend. I personally have been on them for 21 years. I started when I was 45. And they keep your brain healthy, your bones healthy, your heart healthy, your skin healthy. And university-based research shows that women who start on bioidentical hormones in their 40s and 50s have a 40% less likely chance to develop Alzheimer's and dementia. That alone is worth it. Not to mention, if you think about the women who have medical problems, heart disease, osteoporosis, memory issues, cancer, for the most part, they're postmenopausal and they haven't seen estrogen in decades. So look into the bioidentical hormones. They're the exact molecular composition that our bodies make when we're young and fertile. You want to call Selena a couple of compounding pharmacies in your area. Those are pharmacies that make prescriptions just for you. They're not like big pharma. They're pouring pills out of a bottle into a smaller bottle. You want to call a couple of compounding pharmacies, ask them who's prescribing through them. Then ask them if they have any gynecologists. I'm partial to gynecologists because number one, they're experts on girly parts. Number two, your consult and your blood tests are normally covered under your insurance. And number three, if they want to do an ultrasound on you, they've got the equipment right there in their office. So I hope that helps. Easy fix, easy fix. I am not seeing malignancy at all. Your hormones need some tweaking. So hope that helps. Thanks for joining us this evening. If you want to have a conversation with me, I'm at askjulieryanshow.com. If you're joining us on the YouTube live stream, I'm at Ask Julie Ryan. Put your first name and where you're located in your question in the chat, and Samantha's over there to help you if you need it. And Chris will be choosing people from both sides so we can get as many questions answered this evening as we can. Okay, let's see who's next. Ah, hi, Victoria.
Hi. Hello, Julie.
How are you, my girl?
Hello. So wonderful to connect with you. I'm here with my husband, if that's okay.
Absolutely. Hi, husband. What's your name?
My name is Dmitry. Hello.
Okay, terrific. And please tell everybody where you guys are.
We are joining from Portugal.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, so it's the middle of the night there. God bless you. Thank you for staying up late to come join us.
We couldn't miss it.
Yep.
Oh, heavens.
We
How may I help
we
you?
love it.
Uh, we have two children, and for the past 4 years, our hearts and souls have been longing to have one more baby or
Right.
babies. So, but we've tried many things and have not been able to conceive a child yet. So, could you please scan me or us and to see if there is spirit baby around us willing to join our family and if all is well with the reproductive system?
Sure,
And if
sure.
it's possible to conceive naturally or go some other path like IVF or something like this.
When you said conceive naturally, I heard a yes in my head. So that's a divine download. Yeah, you've got two baby spirits above your right shoulder, and they look like little orbs that you'd see in a photograph, and they're not multiples, they're not twins. One's spaced out behind the other, so buckle in, you might have a couple more is what I'm seeing. It doesn't mean that they're all gonna incarnate, but it means that they're attached to your energy field. And baby spirits attached to the mom's energy field before they're conceived. Adopted babies' energies attached to the mom's energy field, the mom that raises them's energy field as well. So just
Mhm.
want you to know that as well. But I get yes that you will have um, at least one. I just heard two. I think you're gonna have a couple more. So, yeah, save
Wow,
up.
that is
Do you want me to check you both
Uh,
energetically?
please, yes,
Yeah.
if it's
Okay.
possible, yes.
All right. Yeah, sure. Victoria, I'm gonna do you first. Here comes my laser beam from Sweet Home Alabama, heading across the Atlantic, heading to you in Portugal. All right, here we go. What time is it there? Is it about 1 in the morning?
One, yeah, 1:30.
1:30. God bless you too. All right. Got you. Shooting energy from your feet up through the top of your head. Okay, let's just do a little bit of, just clean up here. Well, we're gonna just clean out your fallopian tubes, ovaries. I'm looking at ovaries. Watching the ovaries. Ah, this is interesting. I haven't seen this before, so this is kind of fun. Normally, I will see new ovaries get generated with stem cell energy. Your ovaries, your left ovary, I just saw a sack of eggs get put in it from stem cell energy, and eggs look like blonde caviar to me, human
Okay.
eggs. And
Okay.
so that just got put in there. So you've got a whole bunch of new eggs in there, DNA, your DNA and everything. Let me see about the right ovary. The right ovary's got some eggs in it. I'm watching a big syringe with stem cell energy get injected into your right ovary, and it's got eggs in it. Because they're pretty little, they're microscopic. So that it's a big syringe with a big needle on it. Is it big enough for the eggs to go through there? I I have seen healings on, reproductive parts thousands of times, and it's always exciting on any healing when I get to see something new, and I'm seeing this is new.
Okay.
I haven't seen this before. So, stem cell energy, light amber colored gel, has sparkles in it because it's woo woo, gotta have sparkles. Reminds me of Dippity Doo hair gel, which was a thing when I was growing up in the 60s and 70s. And they still sell it on Amazon, which is hilarious. So, there are vortices that are spinning above each ovary, and that's regenerating your ovaries. I have two clients so far that we regenerated their ovaries. They were having issues getting pregnant, and both of them have their babies. So it works really well. Yeah, it works great. Now what we're doing is imagine there are little corkscrews that are inside both of your fallopian tubes, and they're just
Mhm.
cleaning them out. I mean, what the heck? I got you on my
Okay.
radar. We might as well. So they're cleaning them out. There's stem cell energy put on the little, I think they're called fila or something. They're like these little fingery things that catch the the egg once you ovulate. And that's just growing them. As we get
Okay.
up in years, they get shorter. So we just elongated them. So you have those little catcher strands of a 15-year-old now. So we're going through there. Let's see what your uterus looks like. Uterus looks good. Cervix looks good. I'm watching some fibers get put in your cervix, Victoria, and they remind me of that packing tape that has fiber in it to make it extra strong when you put it on a package you're going to ship, you know,
Okay.
um, by mail far distances or stuff. So got that going on. Yeah, I think you're good to go. I think you're good to go.
Wonderful.
All right. Yeah.
That's
All
great.
right. So you want me to talk? You want me to scan the dad? See what's going on there? All right.
Please. Yeah.
I'm gonna look at your manly parts here, but I have your wife's permission, let alone yours. So here we go. Connected into you. Okay, going in. I'm looking at you from behind, looking at the left testicle. Same thing. Watching some more of those swimmers get injected in there. Stem cell energy, vortex spinning behind you. On the right, same thing. More sperm getting injected in there. Vortex spinning behind you. Keep your phone out of your pants pockets.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do not put your computer on your lap. Either
Yeah.
one of
Sure.
you. Okay. You want to put it on at least if you have to have it on your lap, put a pillow or something underneath it.
Yeah.
Because
Mhm.
we don't want to be frying the family jewels. All right.
Yeah.
So you want to, and it's a real thing. Put it
Mhm.
in your back pocket if you need to. Don't put it in a shirt pocket next to your heart. You don't want to do that either because those phones, they give off radiation. There are all kinds of devices that you can, little stickers and stuff you can put on the back and put it in a Faraday little case if you want to. So both of you be really cognizant of that. You don't want any laptops or phones near the near the family jewels or the girly parts. Got that going on. Okay. So checking all your tubes, all of that. I'm watching some swimmers get released to see the mobility of them. It's like I see this picture and I've seen this so many times. Cracks me up. It's like somebody opens this gate and it goes from the bottom up and then it's like pew, off to the races. And this, we only need one, right?
One, right.
We
Yeah.
only
Yeah.
need one, yeah. So, yeah, you guys are good. Have fun. Victoria,
Thank
don't
you.
don't make him feel like a lab rat. Like, "Okay, we gotta do it tonight
Don't.
at this time, at this we gotta do it. Boom, 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 we gotta do it these days in a row." Forget that. Have fun,
Yeah.
you know, be romantic, let let God, nature, your angels, your loved ones, they're gonna help you, but the more you stress about it, and the more you're
Mhm.
checking your temperature and you're checking the clock and you're checking all that stuff, what are you doing? You're just raising your cortisol levels. You're making yourself
Right.
stressed. The body's not gonna get pregnant when it's stressed. The body's going,
Yes.
"Oh, I gotta take care of this stress first before we can bring a baby in that I'm gonna have the opportunity to grow a baby." So,
Yeah.
yeah, he's way too cute to be a lab rat.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Julie.
Thank you so
You're
much.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
welcome. Keep us
Love
posted.
you.
Okay, love you back.
Okay.
Thanks for staying
Bye-bye.
up. Sweet dreams. Bye,
Thank
Thank
you.
guys.
you.
Bye-bye. Okay, AskJulieRyanShow.com. If you want to have a conversation with me, I love it. It's so much fun. And if you're joining us from the YouTube live stream, we're at Ask Julie Ryan. Remember to subscribe wherever you listen to the show. We're on all the podcast networks. We're also on YouTube. And we got 5 YouTube channels now, you guys. We've got English, Spanish, Portuguese, French, and German. So the foreign language channels, the Spanish speaking people have found us, but the other channels were just starting to be found on that. And we just dub all the shows in different languages. It's pretty funny when I see myself, for instance, on the Spanish channel, and I see myself talking and I'm going, blah, 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 blah. It's in Spanish or French or Portuguese or something. And it's just hilarious. But people tell us they love it because they get this information. And I would imagine, Victoria, you guys, share this show and on the Portuguese channel for all of your family and friends, so they can listen to it in a native language. All those Brazilians too that speak Portuguese. Always fun. So we're working really hard to help you get your questions answered, help you get information about spirit, help you learn how to do this stuff. Everybody has the ability. It's just a matter of developing and enhancing it, like what Laura was saying earlier when we were chatting. So it's so much fun to have you be part of this community. Okay, Chris, I'm ready for the next one. Excuse me. This is Johanna from Reno, Nevada. Hi, Johanna. Requesting a scan of my cat Pasha with kidney failure. Oh, no. And possible liver cancer spreading to his lungs. Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. Bless you. She says, bless me. Bless you right back. Okay, here we go. Here comes my laser beam from Sweet Home, Alabama, heading up to you in Reno. Got you. Going from you to Pasha. All right, going in. Left kidney looks like it's really problematic. Looks like it's not working at all. So let's just replace that with stem cell energy. Right kidney is not far behind. There may be malignancy in the right kidney, what I'm seeing. So let's remove both of them. And then we'll just do a full cleanse on him and see what we can do to help him heal. Remember, nobody heals anybody else. No doctor, no medical provider, ever. No healer like me. We all help the person, help the animal heal themselves. It's spirit working through me and with me to help that person or that animal or that plant or that tree or whatever heal themselves. Okay, so stem cell energy, I'm seeing little molds of his little kidneys. They're really tiny. And like think of a Jello mold or a plastics mold. Stem cell energy is going in, light amber colored gel, sparkles dippity doo, vortices spinning above each mold. The diseased kidneys, the plumbing's getting clamped off above and below the kidneys. Those diseased kidneys are being removed. Right kidneys going in, getting all hooked up with the plumbing. Same with the left, getting hooked up. Clamps removed. Left clamp first on the left kidney, above and below. That's fine. That one's lit up. Right kidney unclamped on the top, unclamped on the bottom. Good. Those are lit up. Let's just do a lymph cleanse on him real fast. If there's any, cancer cells that are circulating in his body. So imagine that there's a big metal plate behind him and in front of him, and it's a magnet. And what it's doing is any cancer cells are coming out and they're hooking onto the magnet. It's really cool when I get to see this. And it's just instant. So they're all out. And then once they're out of his body, then the magnets and the cancer cells just immediately dissipate and disappear. So it's great. So imagine it looks like a round magnet that's flat, and one was on the front, one was on the back, and it was just like sucking all those cancer cells right out of your cat's body. So I think there's a really good chance he's gonna survive this. I think he's gonna be fine. I think he's gonna heal. So keep us posted. Hope that helps. Thanks for joining us. If you want to have a conversation with me, we're at AskJulieRyanShow.com. And if you're joining us on the YouTube live stream, we're at Ask Julie Ryan. Remember, if you want to apply for the AAT scholarship for the training in Atlanta, which is October 24th through the 26th, just go to AskJulieRyanShow/class. And we're going to close down those applications next Thursday on August 21st. So you want to get that in if you want to join us, and finances are going to keep you from joining us. Then all expenses paid, you guys. We're going to pay for your airfare, your hotel, your meals, the class. I mean, it's a big prize. So put your scholarship application in if you're interested. Okay, Chris, who's next? Andrea. Hi, Andrea.
Good morning from Australia.
Good morning from Australia. Put your camera down a little bit. I can't see your chin.
Going up a bit.
Okay. Yeah, sit up a little bit
Good.
more. Yeah, better. Okay. Where are you in well, that was way better. Sit back a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where are you in Australia?
In South Australia, Adelaide.
Oh, wonderful. Well, sounds very exotic to me here in America. Thank
Yeah.
you for getting up early. I know it's Friday there already, so we're
It
like
is.
starring in a sci-fi movie. I get to talk to you real time in the future.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. You don't sound Australian.
I'm German, actually.
I can tell. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been here
Wonderful.
40 years, though.
Oh my gosh. Well, how
Yeah.
may I help you?
Lifelong eczema, high allergies, very high. And
Okay.
my eyes are getting worse and worse. And I've also got asthma, so there's a bit of
Okay, pick
oxygen
one. Pick one.
ice. Just
Yeah.
ice. Yeah.
Yeah. Your
And
eyes are
I've
getting
got foot specialists, and they can't do anything about
yeah.
it. I'm
Yeah.
constantly itching, pain, running, irritation. And I look like I'm crying all the time. People have stopped me in the shops and say, "Are you all right?" Because they think I'm standing there crying. It's just constantly.
Oh,
Yeah, and
sorry.
it's
It's all
ruining my
gut.
life, really.
It's gut. It's gut related.
Oh,
So
really?
I'm gonna win. Oh
Oh,
yeah. All that stuff's gut related.
okay.
So here we go. Here comes my laser beam from Sweet Home, Alabama, heading down to you in Australia. It's gonna take a couple of seconds to get down there. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
I watch it go on maps. I watch it go south or like with Victoria and her husband, going over to Portugal. I watch it cross the Atlantic and all of that. Spirit has a great sense of humor. So going in to your gut, you have what's known as leaky gut.
All right.
And so leaky gut, and you also have mold exposure. Where's the mold?
Oh,
Do you have
wow.
mold in your house? Have you had a water leak?
Not that I know, but I'll check it
Okay.
out.
Yeah, check it
Yeah.
out. Like if you walk in any of your rooms and they smell like wet mops or wet dogs, or
All right.
kind of musty, or
Yeah.
if you see mold growing in the shower, clean that out, but
Ah,
if it's
yeah.
yeah, that's ringing a
Okay.
bell
Yeah.
for you,
Yeah.
isn't it? Yeah, yeah.
All right.
So you may need some remediation done, but what
Okay.
I'm seeing is that you've got mold and yeast, they usually go hand in hand, so I'm clearing those out of your system right now, and, and then stitching up your leaky gut. It looks like leaky gut looks to me like sausage casing, when they grind
Mm.
up the meat and they put it in the casing to form links. I mean, you're German, you know what that's all about, for God's sakes.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, yeah. And then if we took a little box cutter and made little slits, or a knife, sharp knife, and made little slits, and then microscopic particles of food and toxins from the gut get into your bloodstream, and
Mm.
your body is going, "Oh, we're under attack." Batten down the hatches, and it makes the cell membranes tough to try and keep out the invaders, and at the same time, it keeps out all the vitamins and nutrients and goodies that we need to nourish the cells, in addition to the body being in an inflamed state trying to take care of those invaders. So,
Yeah.
by stitching up your gut, that's gonna help. A couple of things you can do that will help on the physical side. The healing's happened on the energetic side. Here's what you can do to support it. Stay low on the food chain. If God made it, eat it. If man made it in a factory, do your best to avoid it. Not for life, just in the short run. Do you find that you
All right.
crave sugar or bread or
Bread.
pasta or bread? Yeah.
Yeah. Bread is a big
So,
one. Yeah.
yeah. So bread and anything refined is going to absorb like sugar. It's going to feed the
Mm.
yeast. All right.
Mm.
And so I want you to think of yeast and mold as nature's garbage disposals. They make
Oh.
things degrade, right?
Mm.
They
Yeah.
like a piece of fruit or drywall on a wall. You get the mold in there and the mold's eating the wood or the drywall. I mean, it's
Yeah.
amazing. So stay low on the food chain. Stay away from fermented things. Wine,
Oh,
beer, alcohol, kimchi, sauerkraut, yogurt, vinegar, soy sauce, kombucha, all that stuff.
oh, no problem.
Not for life, just till we get your
Yeah.
gut healthy, because your gut
Oh,
is a fermentation factory right now. And when we
mm,
eat or drink something fermented, it just exacerbates it. It makes it
mm.
worse. People say to me all the time, but I thought fermented things were supposed to be good for us. Yeah, they are, unless you got yeast overgrowth. It's like
It's
pouring
true, yeah.
gasoline on a fire.
Yeah.
So you don't want to do that. If you're going to eat fruit, peel it because there's tons of yeast on the peel.
All
And
right.
I don't expect you to peel a blueberry or a grape, but certainly buy organic when you can and peel everything else. Never again for the rest of your life ever put a slice of lemon or lime in a drink. Ever. Because
I
they're
love
full of
that.
yeast. Yeah,
Oh,
they're full of
I
yeast.
did not
And
know that. Yeah.
and if you're in a restaurant, think about this. They slice that stuff up early in the morning, and, if the
Yeah.
restaurant has a bar, they got all that fruit sitting on the bar, and it's been out there
Mm,
for hours, and you think,
yeah.
"What the heck is growing on that?"
Yeah.
And then you put it in your water or your tea or whatever, your cocktail, and you're thinking, "Okay, I'm just drinking a toxic drink." So,
Yeah.
just avoid that. Freeze and reheat
Thank you.
leftovers
Yeah.
because leftovers grow yeast in the fridge overnight. And then you wanna get a hold of some nystatin, which is an
Yeah.
antifungal, and
Yeah.
it's, Nystatin. It's what they give babies for thrush,
Yeah.
stays in the GI
Oh, yeah.
tract, no known side effects. And, I don't I'm sure they have it in Australia, but if you still
I
have
do.
friends and family in
No,
Germany,
no.
it's over the counter in Germany.
Yeah. No, we've
So
got that here.
yeah, okay. Alright, I don't know if it's a prescription or over the counter, but I know in Germany it's over the counter. You don't need
Mm,
a prescription. So, yeah, and then you're gonna be a new woman. I would check into that bathroom and
yeah.
see about the mold in there. At least get
It's
an air
tiny.
purifier.
Yeah. I never worried about it. It's a tiny spot.
Don't
But
matter.
yeah.
Those mold
Okay.
spores get in the air, and then you're
Okay.
breathing it, and you're just in an inflamed state all the time, and that's
Yeah.
what's causing all of your symptoms. The eczema and the watery eyes and all that stuff, that's all gut related. Those
Wow.
allergies, most allergies come from the gut. You get your gut healthy, they're all gonna go away. Even the
Yeah.
seasonal allergies go away. They did with
Mm.
me. I used to be allergic to a lot of stuff. I'm not allergic to anything anymore now since I got my gut healthy.
Can't wait to start.
Yeah, yeah,
Excellent.
yeah.
Thank you so
So,
much.
you are most welcome. Enjoy your Friday, and thanks so much for
I will.
calling in. Take
Have a
care.
wonderful weekend.
You
Thank
too.
you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye, Andrea. Okay, askjulieryanshow.com if you wanna call in and have a conversation with me. We're on Ask Julie Ryan on the YouTube live stream. Put your first name, where you're located, and your question in the chat, and, Smith is over there to help you. So let's see who they have teed up next. Claire. Hi, Claire. I can't hear you, girl.
Hello,
Oh, there you are. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Terrific. Where are you?
England,
Oh, God bless you. God,
sleepy England.
this is like an international show tonight. God bless you for being up late. So it's what, pushing 2 in the morning there for you, right?
Yes,
God bless
yes.
you.
In bed in my pajamas.
Oh, I thought you were a military girl at first. I thought those were like,
Oh no,
stripes
no,
from a military uniform when you first came
flowers.
on camera. Well, they're very fancy.
Oh dear.
So, yeah. How may I help you?
So it's mainly digestive issues, a
Okay.
lot of pain.
Oh,
Was diagnosed, they think IBS, but my diet is very restricted. I can't have any fruit because I just get severe diarrhea and bloating and a lot of pain. I can
mhm,
have hardly any vegetables, and I used to be a vegetarian, so
mhm.
that's been difficult. I can't eat any onion. I can't eat any garlic.
What are you
And
eating?
I'm so not mainly refined foods, which isn't great. A lot of meat and a lot of fish. So I've put on a lot of weight. I'm exhausted. I'm just not getting the nutrients I need, and a little multivitamin pill isn't enough really. So yeah, so just any help or any insight with that would be brilliant.
Okay.
I did have quite major surgery a few years ago for stage 4 endometriosis.
Okay.
So I had a hysterectomy, and I thought that's what the pain was, but it wasn't. So
Oh my.
I had a hysterectomy, and I'm still in the same amount of pain. So it
Are you
wasn't
on
that.
hormones?
Yeah, I take HRT. Yeah.
Good. Wonderful. All right. So did the pain preceded your surgery, it sounds like. Did it get worse
Yes,
after
and
your surgery, or is it about the same?
it's about the same. Yeah, no real change at all.
Okay. And where are you in England?
Northumberland.
Okay. Terrific. Here we go. Here comes my laser beam from Sweet Home, Alabama. I already know it's what we just talked to Andrea about in Australia. That's what you've got, but I'm going to go in and double check. So I get divine downloads in my head, Claire, as we're talking. And so spirit's guiding me. Okay, be checking out this, be checking out that. And guides me on the questions to ask as well. So here we go. Here comes my laser beam heading over the Atlantic again, like I did when we were headed to Portugal earlier. All right, got you. Shooting energy from you. You're full of yeast. You're full of yeast. You look like somebody sprinkled you with flour inside your body.
Oh my God.
Really, those flour sifters that you put flour in and then you sprinkle it, or powdered sugar and you put it in one of those sifters and sprinkle it on something. Okay, so we're clearing that out. You have leaky gut. What I was just talking with Andrea about, same thing. Exact same thing.
Okay.
Stay low on the food chain. If God made it, eat it. If man made it in a factory, do your best to avoid it. The keto thing is good. The good fats, the protein, and the veggies. And the fruit, if you're going to eat fruit, eat it at the end of your meal, peel it, but eat it at the end of your meal because it's not going to be such a sugar rush, because anything that absorbs like sugar is going to feed the yeast.
Okay.
Okay, so, if you want to have like some blueberries or something, eat it as dessert after you've had your protein and your fat and your veggies. The other thing too is the nystatin that I talked about with Andrea. That's going to be your missing link. And you want to get an antifungal.
Okay.
So if you don't have access to nystatin in the UK, and it used to be that I don't think they had the tablets. I think they just had the liquid, but that may have changed. But you want to have some kind of a gentle antifungal to help you
Okay.
get well. This is all fixable. It's all
Oh,
fixable.
brilliant.
Yeah. Yeah. Schedule an appointment with me or with one of my graduates and we'll do a deep dive. And anybody
Thank
that's
you.
watching or listening, we do what we can in this short time period, but when we get you for a whole hour, then we can do a comprehensive thing and really get it together. In the meantime, I've stitched up your leaky gut. I've spirit working through me and with me to help you heal yourself, and then cleared the yeast out of your GI tract. So, do you have heartburn too? Do you ever get heartburn?
Yes, a
Yeah,
lot.
that's from the yeast. That's from the yeast. Yeah, you get
Okay.
your gut healthy, that's all gonna go away.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thanks for staying up late to talk to
Thank
us.
you.
Sweet
Bye.
dreams. Bye, Claire. Oh my gosh, I'm so honored. People stay up late to join us here on the show. Goodness. All right. I think we have time for another one, Chris. If you want to put somebody through. Irma. Hi, Irma. By the way, Julie, after a year of PT, my shoulder with little results and facing surgery. Oh my gosh. You scanned me a couple months ago and no surgery needed. In fact, I was released from care. Ha ha ha. How fabulous. Okay, so she's just given us an update that she was on PT with her shoulder and facing surgery. We did a healing on her a couple months ago, and now she's healed herself. It's just me helping you heal yourself, Irma. But thanks for the update. What a delight to hear that. And this is how it works, you guys. It's spirit working through me and with me. The healing's happened on the energetic level. It's done. Then it's going to integrate into your body. That can happen instantly. It can take days, weeks, months, may need some kind of complementary care like change in diet, what we've talked about with our last two callers, physical therapy, like Irma was talking about, other things. But the work that we do from an energetic healing perspective is part of the healing equation. Eastern medicine, Western medicine, complementary medicine, chiropractic, whatever. And then energy medicine's part of that equation too, to help you heal yourself. So what a delight to hear that. Thanks, Irma. Okay, Chris, who's next? Oh, let's see. Mary from Utah. Hi, Mary. My daughter and I were so close. Something happened over the years. She's not the same person. She avoids me, afraid to talk to me, family, friends, and others. Any insight? Okay. So what I'm going to do, Mary, is I'm going to connect from you and I'm going to go to your daughter. And then we'll just talk to her spirit, see if she has anything that she wants to share with us. Here comes my laser beam from Sweet Home, Alabama, heading west out to you in Utah. All right, got you. Going to your daughter. Is there anything you want your mom to know? She's saying no. All right. Why is it that you don't want to talk to your mom? She says she feels betrayed. What do you feel betrayed about? Lack of attention. She says that you focus on other things instead of her. Why are you feeling insecure about your mom's love for you, or that she cares about you, or what's going on with that? See, we can talk to any spirit, whether it's attached to a body or not, it doesn't matter. Is there anything that your mom can do to make it up to you? She's saying not at this time. So here's what I recommend, Mary. I want you every day to picture you and your daughter being together. You guys can be eating lunch somewhere. You can go shopping. You can be sitting at home. You can be doing whatever, driving in the car together, and you're having fun. I want you to picture that every day. Doesn't have to be long, like maybe a couple of minutes. And what you're going to do is you're going to send that vibration out there into the universe, and you're going to attract what you're sending out. We humans tend to focus on the negative. Oh my God, my daughter won't talk to me. What do I need to do to fix it? That kind of thing. And so we're sending out that vibe of my daughter won't talk to me. And that's what you're getting back, because that's how manifestation happens. Our thoughts create our reality. And what we think is what is returned to us from a vibrational level. Sounds too simple to be true, but it's really how it works. So I want you to picture yourself with your daughter in a joyous relationship, even if you're just sitting around watching a movie together. It's fun, it's comfortable, it's all of that. Do that. That's going to be what the vibration is you send out. That's what you're going to attract. When you think negative things about her not being in touch with you, switch your thought instantly to picturing what you want. Furthermore, 2-minute rule. You probably have heard me talk about this. When we have a thought that comes into our heads, it doesn't have a meaning until we give it a meaning. So somebody's wearing a purple dress and I go, oh, that purple dress looks amazing on her. And somebody else says, I hate purple. That dress looks terrible on her. It's just a purple dress, but we're going to interpret things based on our human frame of reference and our likes and dislikes. So, what I want you to do is when you have a thought that feels bad, I want you to ask yourself, is this going to kill me in the next 2 minutes? It's a yes or no answer. If the answer is yes, that's a rational fear. Something can harm you or kill you. Get out of the road before the truck runs you over. If the answer, however, is no, which it will be 99.9% of the time, what you're going to know is that this is a fake fear, because we all envision what we don't want when we're in fear, right? My daughter's not talking to me. I'm going to spend the rest of my life without having a relationship with her. And if that happens, then what am I going to miss? And we go on and on and on down the black hole of stuff we're imagining that we don't want to happen. So if we're imagining stuff, imagine what you want to happen. 2-minute rule. Make it a habit. You can use it unlimited times a day. It's free and it's convenient. You can use it in any situation. And I say it's convenient because it works anywhere your brain is, and your brain's usually with you wherever you are. So it's convenient. So do that, Mary. And my guess is, if I was a betting woman, that you'll have a relationship with your daughter again. May take a little bit, but just do it every day and you're going to be amazed. And then come back on and let us know how it worked for you. Thanks for your question. Not to negate that things are hurt your heart. I mean, I know that just is so painful for you, but let's send out the frequency of what you want in that situation and in every situation. It works great. Okay. I think we've got one more person. Hi, Annette. Annette's in her car. She's got
Hi,
Hi, girl. How are you?
good.
Where are you?
You did a reading on me. I had a bad mammogram, and you told me I had some issues. You didn't say anything, but I had some issues underneath, and I actually figured out what that was. It's the bra lining that's irritating me and
Oh,
and the bumpiness that you had mentioned.
yeah, yeah. Where are you, Annette?
I'm in LA.
Oh, wonderful. Well,
Yeah.
terrific. Well, I love that we get you in your car.
Yeah, I just got off work, so I'm calling today because I have a cat. One of my 4 cats
Um,
constantly throws up
oh,
after he eats.
okay.
And my fiance thinks he's just eating too fast. He mentioned it to the vet. Uh, I guess I wasn't there, but he says she agreed. He probably just eating too fast. My other cats don't have this problem. I've never had a cat that had this problem. And the blood test that we did quite some time ago for the cat when we first got him was okay. So
Mhm.
I'm wondering if you have any idea what's causing this.
Mhm. Yeah, I'm hearing in my head when you were saying he's eating too fast, I'm hearing, nah, nah. What I'm hearing is that the food doesn't agree with him. So try a different food with him,
All
which may
right.
be tricky because you got the other 3 cats. You may need to isolate him to feed him. But I would try another kind of food with him, maybe even a couple of different kinds. Are you feeding him the dry food or the wet food or a combo or what?
Yeah, combo. We keep the kibble out so they can self-feed when they're hungry, and
Mhm.
then we put the canned food out, and we get high quality canned food from the Sentinel Feed, one of the expensive lines. But we do feed all the cats that, and a variety of different types, within a certain brand, within a couple of brands.
You're gonna laugh, Annette, when I tell you what's coming into my head from spirit. What I heard when you were talking about you get the fancy food for them, the Fancy Feast, isn't that a brand that they have TV commercials? I've seen those. But what I heard was get the organic grocery store version.
Oh, all right, we'll give it a try. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and see if that helps, and, if it's too much of a pain, once you figure out what the food is that he can digest, he's not able to digest it, that's why it's coming right back up, it just doesn't agree with him. It's like babies that are bottle fed and, they're on some regular formula, and as soon as they drink it, it just comes right back up. And usually they have to switch the formula. It's the same concept with your cat. But what I heard too, Annette, was once you figure out what the brand is that works for him, then you can feed him all the same thing. So it's not such a pain to have to just buy something special for him.
Okay, yeah. You mean feed it to all the other cats as well?
Mhm.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'll try
Yeah.
that, organic.
Yeah.
Okay.
So try that. I get organic grocery store version.
Okay.
Oh, it's probably going to save you some money too.
Yeah, I haven't browsed the grocery store line in quite a long time, but I think Whole Foods or some of the grocery stores, maybe Sprouts might have something. I'll have to
Sprouts,
take a look.
Trader Joe's. I would try Trader Joe's too. And really, Ralph's and Vaughn's and all that. I'll bet they'll have some organic stuff. I bet they'll surprise you. All those
Okay, yeah.
grocery store chains out there. Yeah. I know
Yeah.
those grocery store chains because I lived there so long and my son lives there now. And actually, Ralph's grocery store was bought by Kroger. So you're going to have a much bigger company with different brands in there now. So I would look in there too, in the regular
Okay.
grocery stores. Okay. Thanks, Annette. Enjoy your drive home.
Oh yeah. Thank you.
Great to
Bye-bye.
see you. Bye-bye. Alrighty, everybody, that's it for this week. What a treat. So fun. Never know who's calling, never know what their question's going to be or what Spirit's going to say. So remember, if you want to submit an application, scholarship application, askjulieryan.com/class. If you want to join us in Atlanta, askjulieryan.com/AAT. Everything's on askjulieryan.com. So in the meantime, enjoy your weekend and sending you lots of love from Sweet Home, Alabama. Mwah! Bye, everybody. To enhance your spiritual journey, click on one of the videos below and remember to subscribe, leave a comment, and share this episode with your family and friends.